Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Daily News Special on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon. Should you say, Sani Bonani? How are you guys doing? Welcome to Zimex TV, Zimbabwe leading trending gossip TV. My name is Prince. You can follow me personally on Instagram. It's Prince Emila. Twitter, Prince Emila. Yeah, ndiripo Twitter, ndiripo Instagram, and you can just follow me there. And yeah, you can follow the page. We are available on Instagram. It's Prince Miller Entertainment. Facebook, Prince Miller Entertainment. We are also available on Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And we are also available on Twitter at PMillerENT. Yes, welcome to another edition, another episode of Daily News special edition. This is why we are doing this is the response that you've been giving us here on this channel, on this whole show, is well, and it's overwhelming. So we will continue by all means to continue each and every time, giving you guys daily news special. It really consists of topics that we are not covering, on our, on our, you know, pananga matopics amwe ekuti hatikwanise kuwakava here because of time dzingwa, because of zvinhu zvakangowanda. So we're going to be covering those topics here on Daily News Special. We'll be talking about variety, about things happening in Zimbabwe, entertainment news, national news, anything, just random news, and just let you know, guys, what's happening, chichukitika, and you're here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. So we thank you for watching. We thank you for the support. We thank you for for commenting in the comment section, and welcome new subscribers who are watching us for the first time here, who are subscribing us for the first time. Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment, and enjoy the channel. We have so many videos for you to choose from, and so you just have to to go and watch the videos that you like. We now have a new hold on, I was gonna take my phone. We now have a new club, which is a Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And if you check on our main club, there's a join button there. Just go there and choose a package which suits you with new content. With new content, with new content which is coming up, and if you join, you'll be the first to watch those new content that we'll be uploading on our Miller Entertainment TV club. And so just go there and join, right, and experience the exclusive new content that we are now giving you guys, and on Miller Entertainment TV club. And so, guys, Zimbabwe Agriculture Show is starting tomorrow. Who remembers Zim Agriculture Show? Traditionally we all know kuti Agriculture Show yawanzoitwa muna August, like end of August, kuna na 20 kuna na 20 kuna na 22, yeah, ichipera musi wa maybe 29 or musi wa 30, depends with the year. And you all know Zimbabwe Agriculture Show. And but for this year, it is starting on the 28, and because of COVID-19 has been a problem. And so the Zimbabwe Agriculture Show will now start tomorrow to allow exhibitors to finish preparations. The show was initially scheduled to start today. Zimbabwe Agriculture Show Chief Executive Dr. Andrew Matibiri has confirmed the new developments. Briefing journalists this morning, Dr. Matibiri said there's been an increase in the participation of exhibitors. Space up to take to date is 50,500 square meters compared to 40,200 last year, signifying an increase in confidence in the Zimbabwe Agriculture Show as a center for interaction between business and potential customers, despite the challenges that surround the effects of COVID-19 global pandemic. To date, we have received inquiries and confirmations from various countries but it must be noted that Zimbabwe Agriculture Show focuses on local businesses. He said the show will be officially open on Thursday. Arrangements have been made to ensure that this is a high-profile event, he said. And Zimbabwe Agriculture Show is gonna start tomorrow, and on Thursday it's gonna be officially be opened. I think the president is gonna be opening this year's Zimbabwe Agriculture Show, and you know it's one of those yearly events that actually promotes local businesses. I think I think most of us we've been there, and tese takamboenda kushow tese takamboenda kushow and tinoona vanhu vanonga vachitengesa zvavanonga vachitengesa maradio stations anenge ariko. There will be a lot of fun. I mean, for the adults and also for the children. And so singazive nekuti zvikoro zvakavhurwa. I don't know kuti kunenge kwakazara sei. Voona kuti Harare Agriculture Show yawanzoitwa during holiday time when the schools are closed, but now the schools are open now, so we really don't know kuti kunenge kwakazara vanhu here. And so the show is gonna be open. It's gonna be open tomorrow. It's gonna start tomorrow. Zimbabwe Agriculture Show. I just thought not let me just keep you guys informed about that, and we're gonna be keeping a close eye on this. And Zimbabwe Agriculture Show. And so in another news, remember takabotaura nezvajaji Ndewere vakadzingwa basa. And it seems like jaji Ndewere vakadzingwa basa because there was back and forth between her and the Chief Justice Luke Malaba. And pakaipa inyaya yakangotanga sekuseka, but regardless of whatsoever, I still feel kuti jaji vakangodismisswa graft ravo vasati vanyatsotaura nyaya yavo. Handiti so former High Court Judge Erika Ndewere, who was fired after a tribunal found her guilty of gross incompetence, has failed in her bid to compel President Mnangagwa to pay punitive cost for her suit. In the case, she was demanding a copy of the adverse findings. Ndewere was discharged from the bench in June this year after a three-member tribunal led by retired Judge Justice Simbi Mbako set up to probe her suitability to hold judicial office recommended her dismissal. In a judgment application, Ndewere sued President Mnangagwa, the tribunal bench, Judicial Service Commission, and the Justice Legal Parliamentary Affairs Minister under the Administrative Justice Act as reads in Section 68 of the Constitution. She applied for mandates to compel the president to issue her with the tribunal findings and costs on a punitive measure. She claimed she was entitled to be given promptly in writing the reasons why the tribunal came to the conclusion that it did, arguing that she wanted to be able to exercise her right to have the tribunal decision either reviewed or appealed against. When the matter was brought for hearing before Justice Pisirai Ngwenda in July, the dispute on the merits was resolved without order of court after 6 days of protracted argument. And so it is so said that Judge Erika Ndewere, man, if lost her job at the same time, her pension, and again, it's one of those sad situations. She's the same judge akapa job scala bail. I think ndo pane nyaya yese panyaya ya job scala I think ndo pane nyaya yese. And but sinei man, and she was now suing ED. She was suing ED. She was suing the Judicial Service Commission. She was also suing the Minister of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. I mean, papanya wakusua president, wakusua even the Judicial Service Commission. It just shows that apana kwa zvinotomboenda. And so to me, I'm not surprised that this whole situation was dismissed. And unfortunately, she have lost her job, she have lost her pension. Even if Maria Chengeri Shoma, but she have lost everything. And she was fired by president after the tribunal yapa a report to the president that she needs to be dismissed. She's not fit to be sitting on the bench as a judge. pakaipa andika. So nangoti ndinguya nayo nyaya iyi andika, ndingokupa a quick update regarding to that andika. So one of the stories that we are covering here on this channel inyaya yemachina, I think I've talked about it here early on this morning, saying that my Chinese are now, are now causing havoc, especially in the rural areas. And kuna na uzumba maramba fungwe kwaseke, no kwa no that is it, not kwaseke, it's Kwaruseke in Uzumba. Yes, Kwaruseke in Uzumba. I mean, the Chinese are causing havoc there. And Saka, it just shows that the relationship between Zimbabwe and China, whatever relationship is between them, I still feel kuti, the Chinese are taking advantage of Zimbabweans. Ndo itungoripo. And alizoti Shakamira say, but one way or another, the Chinese are the guys who are benefiting because these guys, they don't respect our rule of law, in Zimbabwe. And these guys, they are full of I know. Those don't go report because there's no way these guys can just go kumusha ongono taka kusa mapegs out. Vasna consult the traditional leaders, my sabuku, my chief. They know kuti vanhu they're there for a purpose. That they kuti whoever wants to go into that area, you need to meet those people. You need to talk to those people because no one knows what Jimbo yoyo. That's their, it's their ancestral land. Sakana iwa vakuti zoni, people need to move. Kuti iwo vaite mining yao ye black granite because vane permits avanongo vapuwa ne mines, mines ministry. And these guys, they need to be investigated. Vanashanda vanhu Ministry of Mines, and they need to be investigated because vanhu ava vanozosvika sei pastage yekupa munhu permit vasina kunyatsoenda kunzvimbo yacho iyoyo vaita assessment kuti uona kuti nzvimbo yakamira sei, pane vanhu vangani, how many families are going to be affected. They need to go on the ground first. Votanga vataura nemasabhuku, votaura nemachifi, votaura na kansela wenzvimbo iyoyo, votaura naMP, vogara pasi nevanhu voona kuti tingaite sei, what's the way forward in this area yekuti tikwanise kupo investor uyu kuti akwanise kuita sei kucherawo ringave goridhe ringave black granite yacho iyo. I mean, it will also create employment for the locals, which is a good thing, but problem iripo pakuti the government is not communicating with the people. The investor ari kutongoya achitongomhanya kutongopega nzvimbo asina kutaura nevanhu vemunharaunda iyoyo. It is very concerning because kana izvi zvinhu zvichiitika kuzumba zvinokwanisa kutongoitika kwaMutare kusakubva, zvinokwanisa kuti kutongoitika kumasvingo, kana even kugokwe. These guys can just come to your rural area votongopega nzvimbo, havanei kuti ndepani kana ndepani kana ndepani, because they're saying kuti you guys hamuna matitle deeds. Saka if I move I, because vanenge vakabata permit, hapana munhu ari kumusha ane title deed, hakuna munhu ane title deed ari kumusha, hakuna. You see, so I still feel kuti these guys from the mines ministry, they need to be investigated, and because they cannot issue a permit to this Chinese company without actually verifying with the people on the ground, my villagers, without even talking to the villagers. Because you know what, tine vanhu vari kuuya, tine machina ari kuuya ari kuda dombo iri, saka toita sei pane kuti vanhu ava vakagara panzvimbo iyi tovagarisa kupi? What can we do? Muchinzwawo kuti vanhu vanotaura kuti chii, muchinzwawo other suggestions from the people, because at the end of the day I don't think kuti villagers anomboramba kuti vabve panzvimbo yavanenge vari, as long as vachinogadziswa kumwe kunhu, as long as muchizonovakira kumwe kunhu, because remember kuti vanhu havana mari yekunovaka dzimwe dzimba somewhere. So if you are moving them from one place, you should be able to move them to place B, and this place B that you are moving them, you should provide also accommodation ikoko. Muna kutovavakira dzimba ikoko, motovavakira kana ari matangi ehuku motovavakira futi ikoko, because muri kuva from this place. And these guys who are Chinese guys, mari vanayo, because these guys are investors, so they should be willing to move these villagers from point A vonovagarisa kupoint B. After that vozotanga manje kuita zvavo zvegranite zvada kuita zvekuburutsa matombo zvekuita sei. But they need to first of all take care of the villagers. They need to first of all vatanga vagarisa villagers somewhere else. In personally I still think this is what it should be done. You should look after the villagers first, not mungoya motongodzimikira. Like what happened there in Mutare kuchiyadzwa. I mean, diamonds akangotorwa akaenda, you know. These guys vakangoya vakatora diamonds vakaenda. And just imagine with those diamonds in Mutare, Mutare at the moment iri Dubai, Mutare at the moment itori Santon chacho. Mutare itori more developed city in Zimbabwe. Munhu wese achitomhanyira kwaMutare because of upfumi huri kwaMutare, diamonds anga ari kwaMutare. But kana kwaMutare at the moment kwato worse than zvenge zviri before diamonds. It just shows that the government is really haina concerned regarding to the people, haina concerned regarding to the infrastructure. Like with these Chinese guys, they don't care about the people, they don't care about the infrastructure, they only care about iwo pacho zvavo vega. Because if you look on those companies which are in Mutare, vakango contractor road inobva kumain road ichienda kuchiyadzwa kunenge kune company yavo, kuita kuti marori avo anenge achibva ane ivhu reria afambe mushe. They don't care about the villagers kuti vagere sei, kune mahospitals, kune chi. No, they only care about themselves. So the government needs to actually they need to actually really look into this. And so guys, we need to register to vote. That's other thing that we always talk about here, that we need to urge each other, to urge our family members, our sisters, our brothers out there to register to vote. And they need to vote for people who really wants to work for us. And because I still feel that if we don't vote, if we don't participate panyadze kuvoters, charamba chungona kind of situations like this, because this has been happening for a long time. And vanhu tichingouya tichichema pasocial media, machina auraya nyika, but at the end of the day hapana chinomboitika. And the government won't even look at it because they are benefiting from this Chinese. And takaramba takaisa musoro muvhu like this 10 years 20 years kumaruzevha kunenge kusina nzvimbo dzekuti mombe dzikwanise even kufura, because machina vanenge vatora nzvimbo dzese. I still think there's going to be a time whereby these Chinese are going to be moving into the rural areas. Vototanga kutonovaka kumusha ikoko, votanga kutongogara kumamisha ikoko. I think this is what's going to happen in the next 5 to 10 years. This is what's going to happen. So we need to be very careful with these Chinese. And so because I still feel the government needs to look into it. They need to be upfront with the villagers when it comes to the investors. Yes, we need investors, we need mabasa, we need chokwita, we need to see, we need people to come and do something in our country. But these guys, they need to respect the laws of the country. They need to respect us as Zimbabweans. They need to respect us, because there's no way pamuchango where community medu motanga kutongocheka minda, motanga kutongorima, musina kutaura nevanhu vemomo, musina kutaura nevanhu vakakurira imomo, hasati tambozvinzwa. Because in China, you cannot go to China and start doing that. And haukwanisa kuenda kuchina iyoyo wotanga kutongorima kumamisha kwavo, haukwanisa kuzviita izvozvo. But in Zimbabwe, these guys vanenge vachitozvitutumadza because vanenge vakabata permit, vanenge vane politicians mumapocket avo, saka vanenge vachizoona kunge ivo ndivana mambo. But this should stop. And I do applaud the chief Nyajina, who is fighting, for the people from Uzumba and Digital. So guys, in the comment section. This is daily news special on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. And so before I go, I just want to talk about Nyama TT versus Queen Tatalicious just a little bit. I'm not gonna say more about it because yesterday there was a social media frenzy. Back and forth. I met TT, Queen Tatalicious. As you all know, that I met TT, she's now in the USA, and I don't know what I met TT on a boyfriend because every time, she's in a relationship, planning patriotic or something, since since the time yana Zizo pakazoitika Obina, after Zizo pakazoitika, there's always a drama, there's always a situation actually. But you see, I still feel that uh, you know people must stop putting their personal lives on social media. I know Kuti I know Kuti, she's a social influencer or a celebrity or whatsoever. I still think Kuti, you need to put your personal issues mbamako. Don't be that person who waste everything on social media. And because if she continue doing that, if she continue putting everything on social media, changona ma videos akadai so pa social media haripo. Remember kuti the moment you post a video or you do a live on social media, it stays there. And saka zvinhu zvokuti hazvinakidze kuona ma videos whereby munhu uchitaura zvinyadzi, uchitaura zvina basa pa social media. I mean, for real, tavanhu vakuru, pa social media pane vanyarikani, and I still feel that some things they need to be personal, some things they need to be behind closed doors. That's why kune word rekuti private. And Queen Tatalicious, she doesn't have anything to lose. And munhu wekutoti atori born nezvaanoita, and she is that person who is like, I don't know, munhu wekutoti atori hana hanya nezvaanoita, munhu wekutoti she is atori kune imwe nyika yake ega yaari. And she is somewhere else, she's in her own bubble. And you cannot compete nemunhu akadaro. That's my own views. I feel kuti munhu wongoti ndozvaari izvozvo. And she must not entertain her. She must not entertain her. At the same time, she needs to keep her life private. It's her life, it's her personal life. She must show us what she wants to show us. She must show us, zvaanoda kutiratidza kuti tione isusu. She mustn't show us her private life because, charamba chongona ma-videos akadai pa social media. And just imagine kuti, some of the things that she was saying pa live hazvitaurike because munhu unonga wangotaurawo zvimwewo zvaunonga wangotaurawo panguva iyoyo. So my own views on this whole situation is that she needs to keep her love lives private. She needs to do that, and she mustn't allow Queen Tatalicious to control her. She mustn't, because it's a bait. It's like a bait. Every time Queen Tatalicious do something to her, it's like a bait. And iwa watana anobva wadyira bait iyoyo, and she always want to provoke her. At the end of the day, I still feel that some things they need to be private, and at the same time, tirikura 20 years time vanenge kuma 45 46, and mavideos aya anenge angongogara ari pasocial media, and vazukuru vachange vakuona mavideos aya zvakare hazvizonakidze, hazvitozomonakidze, because I still feel that we need to respect each other at the same time. Tiri vanhu, I know kuti we love entertainment, I know kuti we love to see her, we follow her, but still there's a line to be crossed, and that line iroroga, I still feel kuti vanhu vari kukosa pa social media because of a form of entertainment or a form of in handinzwaro, which I think is bad. And these guys, they're supposed to be role models for young girls who are growing up, you know, young people out there. But how can you be a role model for young people? Kind of doing such things like that on social media. I still feel it's bad. And social media is a very powerful tool, and it's a very powerful tool. It can destroy you or it can make you. The success yavanayo yakabva pasocial media, saka it can also bury you. And so that's my own views regarding to nyaya Queen Tatalicious and Ametiti, which was trending yesterday actually, and which was Sunday yesterday, the 26th of September 2021. So guys, thank you very much for listening and watching daily news special. Today is the 27th of September, and let's meet again tomorrow. Yeah, let's meet again tomorrow when we talk more about zviri Zimbabwe and the random news, some of the news that we'll be covering here, because dzimwe nyaya tinenge tisina kudzikava. Before I go, inyaya yedata rakakwira zvakare, guys. I mean, in Zimbabwe data is very expensive. Data is very expensive. I don't know you kuti mimi muri kuZimbabwe munozvigona sei when it comes to nyaya yedata. I really don't understand, because when I was in Zimbabwe ndakambotry kutenga data ka ndakazvitadza ndakazvitadza, like for real. So I don't know kuti mimi guys munozvigona sei when it comes to nyaya yedata in Zimbabwe there, and I don't know kuti munozvigona sei and makashinga, and so data here is now becoming expensive because let me see here, because the Postal and Telecommunication Regulatory Authority of Zimbabwe, POTRAZ, has granted telecom operators the green light to increase out of bundle tariffs by an average of 30% as the industry continues to battle rising input costs. State-owned mobile operators Net1 was the first to adjust its surcharges yesterday, while Econet Wireless Zimbabwe and Till1 have indicated they will adjust their headline tariffs on Wednesday. And so data rakwira, and both Net1, Telecel ne-Econet, and saka moto namega kutoti pakaipa, and so pakaipa. So guys, ngatitaure in the comment section nangoti ndinongwa kutaurira kuti data rakwira, and again ndo paunoona kuti hurumende kutaura nyaya ye-online education, and handizoti inoshanda sei online education yacho if data is so expensive, and ndobega pamunoona mega kuti kana iwe usina mari ka, if you are poor, if you cannot afford data for your children kuti vakwanise kudzidza, vana vanotosara panyaya dzehomework and assignments and everything, because data racho is now becoming so expensive. And so the government needs to look into it. If this whole online learning needs to be successful, they need to look on nyaya data. They need to look on nyaya data, because hey, pakaipa, and mabundles acho anenge akutodhura kuti ukwanise kuatenga each and every day, and yes. So guys, I thank you very much for listening, and let's meet again tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Yes, tomorrow it's 7 o'clock. Let's meet again. We'll give you guys another edition of daily news specials, and a show whereby I'll be covering some of the news that that I left out. News that there's now so we'll be talking about it here each and every day. And the response that you are giving me here on this channel regarding to daily news special is overwhelming. That's the reason why each and every day I just thought, let me keep you guys informed. Let me continue actually with this whole show to keep you guys informed about the news critical here in Zimbabwe. And so let's meet again tomorrow at 7 o'clock Zimbabwe time, Harare time. And again, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate here on the Prince Miller Entertainment TV. This is our daily news on breaking news. And remember, guys, to subscribe to the channel and follow us on all our social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, and also on our Facebook group, which is Prince Miller Entertainment. We're also available on Twitter at @PMillerENT. And so let's meet there. Subscribe, like, share, comment in the comment section, and we'll meet again tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 28th of September 2021, here on Prince Miller Entertainment TV with another edition of our daily news on breaking news. Tataura nyaya agriculture show, which is starting tomorrow. Tataura nyaya echizvia tataura nyaya yeagriculture show handitika takataura nyaya data becoming expensive, takataura nyaya yemachinese handitika ndo nyaya imwe tataura nezvayo. Takataura imwe nyaya yechifti takataura nyaya yajaji dewere handitika yeshima1 handitika jaji vakarasikirwa nebasa ravo and she ended up suing the government, ED, the Ministry of Justice, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, the Judicial Commission. I mean, it's one of those situations that she ended up losing her job, Justice Eric Ndewere. And we also talked about nyaya data and online learning. Data is now becoming expensive. It is so difficult for for our children kuti vakwanise kuita online learning here. And kuti vakwanise kuona homework online, you need to have data, and data racho rakwira nhasi nemangwana pakaipa mawanja chaiwo. Saka kana usina mari ka, it's now becoming difficult for your kid kuti akwanise kuendawo paonline, akwanise kutorawo basa rake kuti akwanise kuti homework handitika. So guys, thank you very much for listening and watching. This is a daily news on breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Muone zvakanaka handika. And let's meet again tomorrow at 7 o'clock here handika with another edition of daily news special. Bless up.